Today is Wednesday, officially at that part of the holidays where you start losing track between hunting and holidays. You're like, what day is it? So what we have here is, I'll walk around a little bit. Sorry if there's a little bit of wind. But in short, to help get the cows out of the wind, I've basically built this small structure using large square bales. So here we, like most places, we have predominantly north and northwest wind, west. So the opening is to the south, because naturally, right? Ooh, look at the bright sun. And we want to face it to the south. I just put this up. I'm actually thinking I'm going to put, I've got a little bit of scrap items laying around to put over and maybe create a roof so that the snow stays off of them too. So the conversation becomes, or is, why aren't they inside? And there's a whole myriad of issues, starting off with their health. The air becomes stagnant. I don't have big fans in there. There's not a lot of airflow. We can put them inside in the worst of the worst weather. I like to keep them out of there because I also milk in that same general area and want to keep that as clean as possible from a bacteria standpoint, even though obviously with it being winter. But it still happens, right? Because when you have the cows in there and you have a lot of manure and straw, basically it becomes a living environment. So this is what it looks like in here. I just moved them in here for the first time. I'm actually feeding them in here today. I won't feed them in here in the future, but we put the feed in here today because we want them to get used to it. So there it is. So as you can see, it's got the north wing and the west wing. Very spacious. But again, we're just trying to get them out of the wind here and then get them facing to the south where they can have some sun. So that's a small measure we're going to do as we enter winter. The past couple of days has been a mad dash to get ready for winter. I'm also going to show you my winter water setup for now anyway. And yeah, chickens are loving it. Cows are loving it now. It's going to warm up to the mid 30s today. Sun is out and everyone's currently happy until it gets really cold out. So this is basically a crate that I get off the curb in Manitowoc, and we have insulation along the bottom, the water bales on the side, and then the 2-inch foam insulation that you can see. We also have a tank heater because this will not keep it, from freezing entirely. I might also make a cover for it as well. You just pay the electric bill, right? To have that in there. This is, I forget the name brand, but it comes from Tractor Supply. It's $35.99 and it's good up to 300-gallon tank, and this is a 110-gallon tank. So, and over here we have the chicken water that's currently plugged in. I'm familiarizing the chickens with it because I'm actually hooked up to move their coop, which we'll show in another day, another video. It's going to be tucked inside here, and they'll still have access out here. They really enjoy being out here. One, it's outside, and two, they get to pick through the cow poop. So a little bit of a hybrid water here. I'm no professional. These are all just random thoughts I have when thinking about trying to combat the cold. And really the main thought that I really wanted centralized was because we don't have a bunch of power in the garage yet. We're still working through that, or even on the property, for lack of a better phrase. But power to here, the fencer's currently in there, and the chicken water there. So I have my power coming into one area. So I want these items centralized so I don't have to have plugs running everywhere. So there's a little bit of the method to the madness, even though that's not often the case with me. So yeah, that's kind of the wrap for this video. Just a few winter prep items. Yesterday I also spent some time burying the last bit of water line, so I had less piles of dirt, stones, and sand in the yard. Daisy wants to say hello, I think. She started walking over here. Hey, Daisy. Yeah. I love the way the sun comes off her coat. So sheep are in the background here one last time, probably their last appearance, unless I do something on Butcher Day next week. And hope you all have a great day, and more importantly, have a great Thanksgiving.